Welcome to Man United Updates channel, home of Manchester United latest news. Highly rated young striker in talks to secure loan switch before deadline day. Manchester United striker Charlie McNeil is in talks with Newport over a loan move before Tuesday's transfer deadline, Team Talk can reveal. United are open to allowing McNeil to leave the club on loan in January so that he can get valuable first-team experience under his belt. A number of EFL clubs have expressed an interest in McNeil. But Newport are hoping to take the prolific forward to Rodney Parade. McNeil, 19, is one of the most promising youngsters on United's books. He actually made his senior debut earlier this season in their Europa League defeat at home to Real Sociedad. United are allowing McNeil to head out on loan as Erik Ten Hag is happy with the current forward options he has at the club. Wout Weghorst was brought in on loan from Burnley this month, while the informed Marcus Rashford is also capable playing as a number 9. There are concerns about Anthony Martial's fitness though. The Frenchman has suffered 4 separate setbacks this season and is currently out with what is specified as a knock. That has opened the door for Weghorst to show what he can do, with the Netherlands international notching his first goal for the club in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final against Nottingham Forest last week. According to Jack Flintham, Crystal Palace to target Wan-Bissaka in the summer. According to The Sun, Palace will target Wan-Bissaka in the summer instead of this month like had previously been suggested. Ten Hag has utilized Wan-Bissaka regularly in the absence of Dalot recently and the fullback has impressed. However, it is claimed that the South London club does not have the funds to pursue their former player in January, so will wait until pre-season. Marcus Rashford reacts as Novak Djokovic appears to copy Manchester United ace's celebration. Story by Matthew Holt. Djokovic won his 10th Australian Open and celebrated in the same way Man United forward Rashford has been celebrating his goals. Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford has paid tribute to tennis star Novak Djokovic after his recent Australian Open success. The Serb beat Stefanos Tsitsipas in straight sets to claim his 22nd Grand Slam victory and celebrated by copying the United forward as he pointed to his head. Cricketer Jofra Archer as well as fellow footballers Joshua Kimmich and Danny Welbeck have been just some of the sportsmen to also imitate the Three Lions star, with his trademark celebration beginning to catch on. Rashford was quick to take to Instagram following Djokovic's triumph, posting a photo of the 35-year-old on his story alongside the GOAT emoji. Rashford is enjoying something of a hot streak under Erik Ten Hag, having already found the net 18 times in 30 appearances. The United forward managed just 5 goals in all competitions last season but is clearly loving life under the Dutchman. He'll be hoping to continue his rich vein of form when United resume their Premier League campaign next Saturday against Crystal Palace. Before then is the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final with Nottingham Forest, but with United already 3 goals to the good, Rashford may be afforded a well-earned rest. Please sign a new midfielder. Manchester United fans react to Christian Eriksen injury update. Story by Matthew Holt. The Denmark international was substituted during the second half of Man United's 3-0 win over Reading on Saturday evening. Manchester United fans have been reacting to the news Christian Eriksen picked up an injury against Reading at Old Trafford on Saturday. The 30-year-old was taken off by United boss Erik Ten Hag and replaced by goalscorer Fred, with the Dane heading straight down the tunnel before being filmed leaving Old Trafford on crutches. Fans were obviously concerned by Eriksen's substitution given how integral the midfielder has been to the side's upturn in form this season. Ten Hag confirmed after the match that it was too early to say whether the injury was serious but that he had suffered a knock to the ankle, telling reporters, "It is always difficult to say so short after the game finished. But it is an ankle injury, and we have to see what is the diagnosis." Supporters took to social media to wish the midfielder well in his recovery, with some demanding the board make a late move to provide cover for Eriksen should he be sidelined for a prolonged period of time. Manchester United finalizing list of players to sell in summer transfer window. Story by Samuel Luckhurst, chief Manchester United writer. Erik ten Hag is keen for more reinforcements in the summer transfer window, and United are expected to be active in terms of player sales. Manchester United are finalizing their list of players to sell in the summer transfer window as they plan their approach for the next phase of their squad rebuild. It is understood United have already identified a number of players deemed sellable as they look to comply with UEFA's new financial sustainability rules. United manager Erik ten Hag has prioritized a striker for the summer transfer window, but it is understood United are planning to raise funds for other new arrivals by selling squad players. Ten Hag is keen to add a younger midfielder to his squad next season, having signed Christian Eriksen and Casemiro in the summer. United last month triggered the one-year extension in Fred's contract. "I have an idea, yeah," Ten Hag said of United's summer recruitment plans on Friday. "But also in the coming days, if we had the opportunity, I would go for it, but that's not also up to me. That's also clear. I think this club always has to have the approach that every day you have to get better. So if there are opportunities to get better, then you have to strike. That's my approach, so I'm looking around to research. But I have an idea with which profiles we could strengthen the squad." Inter Milan inquire about taking Harry Maguire on loan on the eve of transfer deadline day, with Man United's captain eyeing options for a summer move, but prepared to stay for now. Story by Joe Bernstein for Mail Online. Inter Milan have made an enquiry about Harry Maguire, though the Manchester United captain wants to wait until the summer to settle his Old Trafford future. The Italian giants are in the market for a new central defender, with Slovakian international Milan Skriniar joining PSG, and Maguire's reputation remains high overseas following his displays for England at the World Cup. Maguire has started only one Premier League game for United in 2023, with Erik ten Hag building a partnership between Lisandro Martinez and Raphael Varane. The 29-year-old is prepared to be patient in case injuries or suspensions give him a chance as he seeks the first major trophy of his career. But if the situation hasn't changed by the summer, Maguire will assess his options with a number of clubs in the Premier League and abroad likely to be strengthening their defense. As previously reported, Manchester United want to keep Maguire in their squad to maintain their strength throughout the second half of the season. Despite being an integral part of England's international side, Maguire has been continuously overlooked by Ten Hag, who wants to keep him for defensive cover. Man United reject Inter Milan interest in Victor Lindelof despite him making just 6 Premier League appearances this season, while Red Devils will decide Anthony Elanga's future on Monday amid widespread interest in the winger. Story by Simon Jones for the Daily Mail. Manchester United have rejected a request from Inter Milan for Victor Lindelof. The defender has made just 6 Premier League appearances this season and fallen down the pecking order at Old Trafford amid solid performances from the likes of Raphael Varane and Lisandro Martinez. Erik ten Hag still seems determined to hang on to the defender, though, perhaps with one eye on squad depth as the Red Devils continue to battle in 4 tournaments. United will take a decision on Anthony Elanga's future on Monday, with the Swedish winger keen to leave and play. PSV Eindhoven, Borussia Dortmund and 5 Premier League clubs are keen to sign him. The 20-year-old has impressed in the past couple of seasons when picked, but opportunities have been limited, especially after the recent emergence of Alejandro Garnacho. Elanga has been linked with a move away for some time, but the density of the upcoming schedule seems to have left United cautious about selling. They are likely to make the Carabao Cup final after beating Nottingham Forest 3-0 in the first leg of their semi and eased into the 5th round of the FA Cup with a 3-1 win over Reading on Saturday, meaning United are currently on course to play the maximum possible amount of games this season. What Paul Ince said to Erik ten Hag at full-time as he gives verdict on Manchester United. Story by Matthew Holt. Man United advanced to round 5 of the FA Cup on Saturday, and Ince was keen to praise the progress the team have made. Reading boss Paul Ince has delivered his verdict on whether Manchester United can win silverware under Erik ten Hag this season. Ince, 55, spent 6 seasons at the Theatre of Dreams between 1989 and 1995 and returned to Old Trafford to see his side slump to defeat and crash out of the competition. Forward Andy Carroll was also dismissed on an evening to forget. Speaking during his post-match press conference, the Reading manager insisted the Reds are heading in the right direction under Ten Hag. When asked what was said between himself and Ten Hag at full-time, Ince said, "I said all the best, you are doing a very good job and good luck in the 5th round." Ince went on to evaluate United's chances of winning silverware this season. "You would like to think they are in the final of the Carabao Cup after beating Forest 3-0. United have to win trophies, it is 6 years, that is too long," he added. It would be nice for Ten Hag in his first year to pick up some silverware. In the FA Cup depends on who you get drawn. If you like the video, give it a like and subscribe to it for more updates on Manchester United. Till next time, thank you for watching.